New day, new allegations. Now, right here, we got a video called Druski Allegations by the man Jamari. Now, these allegations just kind of came out of nowhere. I just seen this and I was like, yo, what the Druski got allegations? Well, like, is this dude caught being a freaky frog too, or what the hell's going on with bro? Anyways, let's just see what these Druski allegations is talking about.
So Druski has been an up-and-coming star for around the last 4 years. He was ushered into the internet game around the same time as his good friend Jack Harlow, and it was like as Jack was rising up the ranks of music, Druski was rising up the ranks of comedy. During that time, he has become the most infamous skit comedian online, and this has obviously afforded him many opportunities, including his own show, countless sponsorships and commercials, features in movies, steak and Happy Dad.
Honestly, I feel like low-key Druski just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't even know where he even came from, like, originally. I never even followed, like, Druski's career at all. I admit, he is a funny guy, but I have no clue where this Big B spawned from, I'm gonna be honest.
Alcoholic beverages, a feature on 2K, a comedy tour, and frequent collaborations with the biggest streamers and comedians in the world. Basically, this man became a cash cow, as Druski has an insane ability to take everyday situations and types of people and turn them into a viral skit or a meme. And his comedy just has this way of reflecting and predicting in real life situations. But now Druski has found himself wrapped up in the Diddy situation, as he and his friend and popular wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., have been listed in some of these Diddy accusations.
What the f? Y'all is being caught with Diddy? Bro, Now, I don't think this shit is actually confirmed yet, but if this shit is definitely confirmed, bruh, that he's hanging out with Diddy, bro, Druski, bro, come on, bruh. Why is it always, bro, he could have been a Diddy doppelganger the whole time, shit. His show was called Could Have Been Love, shit, could have been Diddy, right? He could have been Diddy under the mask or some shit. He probably was playing Diddy's role for bro. You feel me? Another Diddy disciple in the tree.
But the claims they are throwing around here are honestly so outlandish that it almost makes this hard to believe. Now, yesterday was when this bombshell would hit the timeline. In the matter of Ashley Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, an amended complaint names 2 more plaintiffs and several additional defendants, including Odell Beckham Jr., Druski, and a myriad of other people. So previously it was just Ashley.
Why does it say? I seen that guy Big Homie too on there. Who's Big Homie?
Parham versus Sean Diddy Combs, and then a couple John Does that were not listed, and now those John Does, the main ones, have been listed as Druski and Odell Beckham Jr. In total, Druski's name is actually listed 45 different times in this lawsuit, but these are the key details that really make everyone think that this is pretty far-fetched. Defendant Diddy then instructed another defendant Doe to also violate plaintiff defendant Doe, who has been determined to be defendant Druski, is what they're alleging. They say instead of immediately violating the plaintiff, defendant Druski doused plaintiff with more oil and lubricant and then jumped on top of the plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide, and knocking the wind out of the plaintiff due to his enormous size.
Why did the court document call this because of his enormous size? I gotta admit though, now that Druski is a big motherfucker. I did not expect the court to say that. Why did they just say plaintiff due to his size? Why did they just not say that? Nah, they roasting, bro. But nah, bro, more lubricant and then jumped. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what this shit is crazy.
So they're saying Druski was in there slipping and sliding all around.
Yeah.
Defendant Druski then caught himself from sliding over the plaintiff's oiled body, and off the bed, he then began violating the plaintiff through her reproductive parts. While defendant Druski was violating the plaintiff, defendant Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and began pleasuring himself while recording plaintiff's violation by defendant Druski. Another party's phone fell on the bed near the plaintiff. The plaintiff then attempted to grab the phone, but it slipped out of her hands and onto the floor due to the oil/lubricant that had been doused all over her person by defendants Diddy and Druski.
Oh my god, you know what? This literally just sounds like a sexual assault. This is literally what it sounds like, bro. Bro, nah, bro. Where did they get Druski in this from? They were tag teaming? Diddy and Druski were in a tag team. A tag team, bro. A tag team, baby oil at it again, attacking women. What's wrong with y'all? Man, I swear to God, if this true, oh my lord, bruh. Druski is def gonna have it, bruh.
Obviously, at this point, the baby oil is like infamous in this Diddy case. For
Bro.
those of you who don't remember, they claim that they discovered over 1,000 bottles of laced baby oil in Diddy's house.
And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Like,
Defendant-
bro, they really sat there and counted that shit, though. Like, they counted how many baby oil was in that crib, too. Like, bro, why do you even need that much baby oil? Like, bro, this nigga is a freak, bro. Damn.
Diddy began laughing at plaintiff's attempt to grab the phone. Throughout this violent gang violation, defendant Diddy made constant belittling remarks to plaintiff, including that he owned her now. When defendant Druski was finished violating the plaintiff, defendant KK entered the room to examine the condition of the plaintiff, who was barely able to move or control her bodily functions. And they say this is when they attached her to an IV and pretty much brought her back to life, made sure she wasn't gonna die. And that was apparently when Diddy, Shane, who is apparently the man who introduced Diddy to this person, KK, Odell, and Druski then exited the residence to the backyard where they smoked marijuana and cigarettes. And so obviously this all had the internet going absolutely wild. Of course, people immediately started resurfacing old clips of Diddy hanging out with Druski.
I mean, shit. Who knows what they were really... This is why you never know what people do behind closed doors, bruh. He out there hanging out with Diddy. Probably at the time he ain't know all this shit was happening, but nigga, even still. Nigga, you see all these bottles, right? What are all these bottles of? Like, what the hell's going on, bruh?
Don't mind if I do.
Bruh just got two...
They were basically saying that this clip hits different now, as it was also rumored that Diddy had been lacing drinks at his infamous parties.
Word.
I wouldn't,
Yo, bruh, nah, if I seen this, bruh, if this was just running at me, I would be terrified. I would be petrified. Is y'all not being petrified by seeing this? Bruh, just look at bro. Bruh, he look like he about to get after me. Man. Cut.
Druski was also asked at one point what it was like to attend these Diddy parties.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
yeah, I've been in attendance.
Like, bro, he's literally just admitting everything. Proof in the pudding right there. He's been to the Diddy party. He's been to the Diddy freak-offs, bro. He been slanging this motherfucker around in the Diddy parties, man. Shit, he probably... I don't even think it's the Diddy party itself. I think it's also be the after parties. The after parties, you know that shit where shit really get down. So shit, this freaky ass beach nigga was getting his shit around. Man.
I've been hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
You seen that?
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular
That's all I
questions.
said. That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking.
We just
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. As soon as you asked, he said,
You had fun?
I ain't seen that yet.
"Yeah, you did."
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
What say that about the party?
Y'all smiling too much.
parties you talking
about?
I have been in attendance at a puff party. You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went. Yeah, the party I went to, it was girls turn up. You know what I'm saying? The regular. You know what I mean? Other celebrities and shit. Yeah,
That's what you doing.
Now, obviously,
Shit,
Druski does
I
like to
don't
troll.
know.
Yes, his body language became a little bit uncomfortable, but you do have to keep in mind that thousands of different people have been to these Diddy parties, allegedly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thousands of other celebrities. You know, Diddy invites like all these big celebrities to the Diddy party. He invite literally anybody that's like A-list or up and coming. Like he invites literally all of them, bruh. So he probably maybe didn't do anything at the party, but until proof is shown in the pudding that he's actually done some shit, I'm not gonna believe it. I ain't gonna take it to heart. But it's still crazy though, regardless.
And obviously, when they're all asked about it, they all say, well, you know, I went to the Diddy party, but I didn't go to like the Diddy party, like the behind the doors party that was going on. So then I
Right.
started questioning, well, what was Diddy's real relationship with Druski? And as you guys can see here, back in 2021, Druski did have this show called Sneaking In with Druski, and upon further inspection, you can see that this was airing on Revolt, which was a media network that was primarily owned and founded by Sean Diddy Combs.
Boy, sneaking in? What are you sneaking in and doing? Wait, nah, wait. That just, I ain't gonna lie, that just makes it worse for bro. No cap. All this evidence, bruh. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. This beast really could have been Diddy. I'm not gonna lie. It really could have been true.
And although he no longer owns any shares in the company, back in 2021, he was still running that shit, and he presumably gave that opportunity to his boy Druski. I also thought that this little tidbit was interesting because Odell Beckham Jr. and Druski have been friends for quite a few years now.
Right.
Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. struck up a friendship with Druski upon finding his videos and invited the comedian to stay at his home during the COVID-19 pandemic. And obviously, the pandemic was back in early 2020. And that's where these dates really start not matching up, because the defendant is saying that this happened on March 23rd, 2018. Right before Druski was even remotely famous or known online. Where the defendant says that this guy Shane invited the plaintiff over to his home to assist him with his cancer medications because he was weak and unable to open his medications. She says upon her arrival that this guy Shane wanted to give her a ride in his new car, and she says this is when this guy Shane pretty much set her up for the violation that allegedly involved Diddy, Druski, and OBJ.
So they're trying to do a 3-man pound town. The thing is though, if this did take, when did Druski really even start to get popping? This shit started March 23rd, 2018. I feel like I ain't hear Druski name around that time at all. No shit. I mean, we'll see what actually happens to bro when shit comes down.
Now, much like with Jay-Z with his recent Diddy accusations, Druski would respond swiftly to this filing, where he says the allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke and living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation, so the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives. So he kind of has the same stance that Jay-Z had back a couple months ago, saying this whole thing is a bunch of bullshit, and the timeline isn't even really adding up.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it's adding up, but shit, who really knows, man? Who really knows? Maybe Diddy knew he was up on a comp or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying shit, but yeah, I feel like it's still kind of not true, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's just a little bit too far, bro, but the way Druski be acting, bro, nah, this nigga's a freak man, bro. Y'all niggas seen shit. I know this dude is a freak man the whole time. He be acting a little zesty a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, not that much, but a little though.
And of course, when something like this comes out, you're gonna have a lot of people running with the story. Like this tweet that went viral where this girl says, "I can't believe hashtag Odell Beckham Jr. and hashtag Druski are in this new Diddy lawsuit taking turns violating this girl." Wow. You had other popular hip-hop and media pages saying Druski did what? The same sentiment is shared here, ironically including this misinformation meme. Then you had people using Druski's own skits against him, like this guy who says there's no way that this Druski shit is real. Shit! Basically saying that was Druski's reaction to this information. Another user says Druski after someone didn't give him consent.
Let's see.
Dude, like, come on, be real.
This guy specifically seems to really be leading the charge when it comes to these Druski jokes about this very serious situation. He says Druski's lawyer right now.
We got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life.
Oh, heck nah. That's true though. Shit. If this dude actually gets caught, if this big beast fucking big Megatron nigga gets caught, bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. This nigga is serving like life in prison. He's cooked if this shit is actually true, bro. But I better hope that we won't see. We won't see what happens, bro. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the video off here. What do you guys think about these Druski allegations? Let me know in the comments below.